It's Temple Talk. On tonight's holiday episode, Molly Dronson from Philly Foodies. And meet your Season 6 hosts, Morgan Kolakowski, Drew Shipley, Katie Gigler, and Tori Weaver. Also with Elena DeLeon, Alexandra Boots, and Mimi Alonso. From Studio One at Temple University, this is Temple Talk.
Welcome to Temple Talk. Thanksgiving just ended, which means the countdown to the holidays has finally begun. Are you guys doing anything fun for winter break?
I'm not doing anything. I'm relaxing. I am soaking it up, honey. I have not had a break in forever, so honestly, I'm soaking it up.
We've been working a lot.
My number one goal is to not check my email. I don't want to look at it. I don't. I'm not checking Canvas. I don't care about anything.
Definitely not checking.
Well, it'll be over by then.
Yeah, you don't have to play with your grade at the last minute.
Yeah.
Oh no, they better not be.
Follow-up email.
That's true. That's true. You doing anything, Katie?
I am looking forward to baking a lot of Christmas cookies, eating a lot of Christmas cookies.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Eating the dough before it becomes the Christmas cookies.
Yes.
You know, you catch
You're
my
doing
drift.
it all.
Yeah,
part of the process.
absolutely. Seeing family, catching up on rest, you know, the drill for the holidays.
I love Christmas. I'm like really excited for it.
I'm so excited.
I think we're gonna all have a very relaxing Christmas, which I'm excited about. But anyways, Hollywood has been serving us a lot of drama, so let's get right into it. Earlier this month, the chief marketing officer of the parent company to Victoria's Secret did an interview with Vogue where he made some controversial comments about how he did not think transgender or plus-size models should be walking in the Victoria's Secret fashion show because the show, in quotes, is a fantasy. After receiving heavy backlash, he apologized for these comments and said that Victoria's Secret would absolutely cast a transgender model and that the rejection of all trans models who did audition had nothing to do with the gender. I mean, do you guys think that more inclusivity should be expected from the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and do you buy this man's apology?
First off, I don't buy it because he said it, and like he was probably like, oh, I have to say it now because it's Victoria's Secret. Now you have to say it because now people are like, oh my gosh. And then we just had the Dreamwalk fashion show.
Oh yeah,
people
so
on the
we
show.
have our own
Yes.
Yes.
Meets them when you have Drew.
Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, just being in that environment and having that experience, I thought it was the most uplifting thing that like we need more of. Like it was so nice. Everyone was just so like uplifting, and it's just like maybe we should see more of that instead of the less of the Victoria's Secret stuff. Like, is it a fantasy for everyone? I don't know. Like,
because then it's like, who exactly is it a fantasy for?
Like
that's also subjective, and it's just kind of, that's why I don't really buy it, because it's like, how are you going to tell someone else what their fantasy is? You know? So
I mean, we'll see next year in the show if they
if
they do it.
If he practices what he preaches, then
I mean, I think a lot of the stereotypical idea of beauty has changed throughout the years too, and I think maybe we should be a little bit more accepting of that and want to change. You know, now we have these beautiful, you know, models in the Dreamwalk fashion show who represent all races,
literally every
genders,
type of person is in
sexualities.
that show, and I mean, like I've seen the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and people just sit there.
Oh yeah.
People were screaming and shouting at the show. It was like on like
Because that's what they want.
was
so
so-
that's their
why not?
fantasy. So
And then every single person I can guarantee you that was walking on that show felt beautiful at the end, and as you should, because
And
you
we
are.
need that. We need more of that. I mean, more and more companies. You look at Aerie, who has partnered, and they're doing their whole Aerie Real campaign. They're making their brand relatable. They're making, you know, us see untouched photos reality, because everywhere else is not reality for some people, and it's just not fair. And they need to catch up to, you know, the times. Victoria's Secret is way behind, and they need to get with
They need to get it together. They
They
need to
do.
get it together.
They really do. Well, on to some other news. Serena Williams was recently announced as GQ's magazine 2018 Woman of the Year. However, the cover of the issue sparked some controversy as the word woman appeared in quotation marks. The designer of the cover defended himself by saying that he has been styling all of his work with quotation marks lately. However, not everyone was entirely convinced, with many people still believing that this was was poor choice due to the degrading comments and transgender jokes that Serena has already endured for many years. Do you guys think this was an innocent slip up, or like, are you not convinced like a lot of people?
I think you always have to know the situation. You know, like even if it was a slip up, understand who you're photographing. You know exactly. You already know what's been going on with Serena Williams. I don't even. Why would you just? I think. Strategically planning that and designing that is important. Just like with the hoodie with H&M, even if it was a mistake, understand why it's wrong. And I think just jumping to, oh, that's what I've been doing, but listen to why people are saying that's not okay. You know, Serena Williams has been going through a lot just recently and throughout her whole career.
For sure.
And I think just turning a blind eye and just doing what you want for the sake of just art, I don't think that's appropriate.
No.
And it's a little bit shocking from such a big publication like GQ.
That they would not think.
Exactly. How many people, art directors, producers, photographers, like how many people does it have to go through? Everyone put their stamp on it, and we still have this controversy. Serena possibly feeling targeted. I mean, this poor woman. What else does she need to do to
I
prove?
feel like she cannot get a break.
She can't. I mean, she had a baby. Like, what else does she need to do to
She
prove her,
cannot.
womanhood and status as a powerful female athlete?
And GQ even, I think, knew because they put a little asterisk like by it and said on the bottom, this was designed by the designer's name. And so they probably knew that they were going to get that backlash, but come on, you should have been smarter. If anything, you hire a different designer. Like, you know what I mean?
Did we need that extra
Who's gonna
step?
zoom in on the asterisks and say, oh, okay.
Yes.
And if they do, does that cause a little bit more negative attention?
Yeah. If
Like,
you
why
have
just
to point it out,
do it in the first, like if you're gonna have this whole problem, then don't do it at all. Yeah.
if you have to put an
Yes.
asterisk, maybe you shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
People just need to think.
We
a
need a
little
new
bit.
art director at GQ.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Next.
You heard it here first. But it seems that all anyone has been able to talk about online for the past couple of weeks has been Ariana Grande's new single, Thank You Next. The song garnered instant attention when everyone heard that it starts off with Ariana name-dropping all of her exes, but then derails from your typical breakup song formula as she is actually thanking each of them for what they taught her. With the help of the viral One Taught Me Love, One Taught Me Patience, One Taught Me Pain, Mimi, the song debuted at #1 of Ariana's first ever song to reach the top position on the charts. I mean, first of all, are you guys a fan of the song? And what do you think of this debut of like the first thing of her saying about her and Pete's breakup?
Okay, we love the song, right?
We love this song.
love the
I
song.
played it on repeat for like
I outdid
the
it. I
entire
outdid
week.
it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
outdid
sure,
it.
week.
You
I know,
already
I,
outdid
like,
it?
You don't understand. Like, it was played every looped.
Yeah, honestly.
Looped.
So Drew's already sick of the
Yeah,
song.
no,
That's how
I
much
still
she
bob
loved
to it. I
it.
still bob to it. Like when I hear it, I'm like, woo, you know. But then sometimes I'm just
I
like,
haven't gotten sick of it yet.
Neither have I. Every
Every
time I
time it
turn
comes
it
on, I'm like,
it.
yes.
It's a
Every
really
time.
refreshing
It is.
breakup song.
It is.
I think.
No, it is.
She reveals a lot of her emotional maturity in the song
She does.
while still making it a fun, catchy pop
Exactly.
song,
And
which
like
I think is an attest to her being a great artist.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
she saved pop because if you look back at the charts, there was no like female artists on the top, and there was mainly rap songs. So like she actually just saved pop with this song.
Yeah.
It really is good, and I think I'm so excited for the music video. Have you guys been seeing
So
her
am
pictures?
I. She dropped like
It's
a
like Mean
teaser like
Girls
today or
things.
yesterday. I'm so excited.
Yeah. And
I'm so excited.
It's like it's refreshing to know you can. I think she's like an inspiration to not look at your past and like in such negative
Exactly.
light. She's
That's
been
the best.
through
That's the best part.
so
That is.
much, and she's able to like come out with that in such a positive way. I think it's really, really good.
I think it was really good.
So, on to some more sad news. With catastrophic wildfires spreading all throughout Northern California, hundreds of thousands of people have been evacuated from their homes, including many famous residents such as Miley Cyrus, Lady Gaga, and Kim and Kanye. Miley and Liam Hemsworth's Malibu home was confirmed to have burned down. However, they acknowledged that they were the lucky ones as they escaped unharmed. They have since donated $500,000 to wildlife recovery, and Lady Gaga has also recently been showing her support for fellow victims by the fires by giving out food, coffee, and gift cards to evacuees at the local shelter. Have you guys been keeping up with this news, and what do you think about the celebrities being able to accept and give back?
I think it's so sad. I actually have a friend that lives in California, and she lives in Westlake, but she has another house in Malibu, and her Malibu house burned down. And like she was saying, like she's obviously has money, so she was okay and like whatever. And it's just nice to know that these people that do have money, like it affected a community that was wealthy, which is at the same time, because you know if it was a poverty-stricken like community, it wouldn't it wouldn't get rebuilt and people wouldn't
Right.
care, but like it's good to see that they're at least pitching in to help other people that have lost their homes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, most people are chipping in. We have seen,
Yeah.
you know, celebrities like Miley, Liam Hemsworth have given, you know, money and support to help people put out fires. But then on the other hand, we see Kim Kardashian
Oh, I
and
saw
Kanye
this.
West hiring their own private firefighters.
Yeah.
did
And
see that.
that
Yeah.
is just, I mean, that just comes down to privilege. There's really no
I think
other way to
that
put it.
definitely what it comes down to, and Drew brought up an interesting point, because it is great that they are helping the community, but I went to New Orleans for my 21st birthday. That's where I spent my time. And I had a great time, but it was very disappointing to see the lack of just help that they still haven't received. So I think when
way
it
back
affects,
when.
when it affects a community that
Yeah.
has money and everyone's jumping into arms, that's beautiful and that's great, but then you have cities and in states that are still suffering. So it's kind of like that double-ended sword. Was kind of like, where was this attention when your neighbor's house didn't get burned down, but it was somebody else in the country, you know?
Yeah.
Because they weren't as privileged and the government isn't going to step in. So it's kind of like, this is a great step and I'm glad they're doing it, but it's just kind of like, taking it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I mean,
you know?
did you also see though, like, I saw President Trump tweeted something like, oh, the fires, like, California knew, like, they didn't handle it properly or something. And I was like, you can't really help that the fire, like, it was the wind that, there was so many
Right.
things
Yeah.
that
There's
affected
so
it.
I
many-
mean, we saw
Wildfire.
some of the smoke here in Philly last week.
Exactly.
And the amount of days that
It's
those
just really
firefighters were
devastating.
out there, I mean,
Yeah.
people forget about them too. Like the
Exactly.
amount
They're the
of
ones
work-
that are saving
and
everybody.
exactly.
Yeah, like,
It's bad.
really
And we
sad.
hear it in the news, and some people just let it go in one ear and out the other. But you have to put yourself in people's positions.
Exactly.
And
And-
think about the people that aren't on the news or aren't, you know, in this entertainment
Exactly, yeah.
spotlight. for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
But guys, stick around because we have an exciting show for you today. The creator of Philly Foodies is here. Plus, later we have a special mystery food game where we're going to play something interesting. First, watch Elena De Leon actually ask Temple students what their plans are for the holiday break. We'll be right back.
Every holiday meal for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
I would probably. So I don't want to be lame, but salad. I like arugula.
Do you believe in cuffing season?
Yes, but I think cuffing season's all the time. But it's more cute during the holidays. Like, there's more cute things to do with like the twinkling lights.
If you could be featured on one holiday song, what would it be and why?
Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. Because Mariah Carey.
Skinny Legend? Skinny Legend! Yeah. What is your favorite holiday classic movie and why?
The Santa Claus, because it's ridiculous, but it's fantastic.
How are you managing at this time with finals, cuffing season, and the holidays?
Honestly, finals, I have it in the bag. The only thing I'm stressed about is cuffing season.
In regards to finals, I'm actually very productive. I have all my classes scheduled in my calendar. I've started writing in an agenda and a planner, so that's all good. So I'm really productive with that, keeping up with finals. In terms of the holidays, that's a little bit stressful because that's kind of like my last priority.
I think okay. I'd say okay. I mean, I'm not really looking forward to finals, but we're getting there. It'll be over soon.
You got your Maxis there?
Yeah, I'm very hungry right now, so.
There we go. What's the worst gift you've ever gotten during the holidays?
I think it was like a whole bunch of underwear. Like a lot. I've never actually received a bad gift, but my dad one year, a few years ago, from his boss, it was his female boss gave him a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. From like his boss.
How do you not even know? I was thinking.
Okay. What are your guys' favorite holiday songs?
Mine is Santa Tell Me by our skinny legend of 2018, Miss Ariana Grande.
Last Christmas. I don't know who it's by though. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very last day, you gave it.
Thanks for watching. I'm Elena De Leon for Temple Talk, and happy holidays.
It's time for another breakdown, so let's not waste another minute and dive into some more hot topics. Recently, America lost one of its favorite writers. At 95, Stan Lee was rushed to the hospital where he tragically passed away. He was the creator of many popular comic book characters such as Iron Man, the Hulk, and the X-Men. His work has inspired many kids and adults in their escape into an alternate reality. He built the Marvel Universe, which led to the production of dozens of movies since Iron Man in 2008, with many of them winning awards and being highly successful in breaking gender and race boundaries. What does Stan Lee's death mean for the cinematic revival of his characters? Will Marvel continue to be a success without him at the helm? What do you guys think?
I mean, this is definitely a huge hit to the Marvel dynasty. This is something, especially with the growth of, you know, the feature film industry in Hollywood, that has just kind of overtaken pop culture now. So I think that, you know, especially the fans of Marvel are going to notice this loss and maybe see a little bit, I don't know, of a change to the Marvel characters, the Marvel kind of morale and everything.
Yeah, I think it was, of course, it was fortunate to have the creator be there throughout all these processes to keep them authentic. And it was so cool that he made a cameo in all of his movies. That's like the funniest thing. But that's the way that you can, you know, keep it authentic. But I hope that like the team around him will just kind of keep his vision alive and just continue to do well. I think they will, though. I think it'll still be fine. I think definitely, like you said, teens and viewers all around the world are suffering from this loss. But I think it'll just make the legacy go by further, you know?
And I think all the celebrities that were in the movies were really upset about it too. I kept on seeing them post and they were like, it's so sad, but I definitely see it moving forward fine. I mean, there's a lot of people, but he's definitely missed, you know?
Yeah. He was
95.
95.
I was about to say.
I hope I make it that long.
I don't know if I hope I made it that long. Maybe too long.
Times are changing. I'm like, see some
But if
things I want to see.
anything, he set a great example for the future, and hopefully people will follow in his great footsteps.
Absolutely.
On to some other things. Shots were fired at a filming of Kanye West and Tekashi 69's new music video. They were filming at a mansion in Beverly Hills when a car drove by and opened fire on the house. Luckily, no one was hurt. A similar shooting happened, though, this August when Tekashi was filming with rapper 50 Cent. Tekashi has been arrested and charged with multiple crimes, including sexual assault and gang violence. Could these shootings be related? What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, this guy is bad news.
Yeah, this guy's bad news. I think
I
bad
thought
energy.
he would learn by
energy.
now.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
Not good.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, honestly, they could be related. You know, he didn't get any jail time for a sexual assault case. I don't know if they are related, but you know, some people don't take that well. That could be connected to that. It could be connected to the several other charges he has.
Knows what is going on, like behind the scenes. You only know what you know.
Right.
Who knows what he's doing when he's not being publicized? Exactly. Yeah. Who knows? And it's weird that it's music videos. It's always a music video.
Right?
That's weird that they're just like, oh, I feel like that's a hard thing to find out. Like,
that's what I was gonna say. That kind of sounds like an inside job type of thing.
Like
You don't just stumble across a music video
Shooting
and just
in
shoot it
the
up.
that doesn't make sense.
And no one was hurt. Like, it's interesting what the story is behind this.
Yeah.
But he is behind bars, and he'll be there
For a long time.
Till September 2019.
Exactly,
So when
that's
his trial
crazy.
is.
That's a long time.
And his lawyer did say they're going to, you know, propose a bail, but he got refused before, so I'm not sure if they would.
I don't think it's
Accept
gonna.
that.
Why do we think Kanye is working with him? I mean,
I think they all. I mean, they all were working. They all work with him at the same time. I think they're just.
Here, let me just call him up.
I honestly don't know.
Could you explain?
It just seems, I mean, we've seen a little bit of a downslide from Kanye this year. And now he's associating with kind of these younger, edgier, we'll just put it that way, rappers and artists.
I mean, I feel like that's good at the same time. I just think Tekashi is like, he just has a lot of things around
but
him
now
that are not the
Kanye's
best.
involved in something like
Kanye
this.
loves problematic people.
Exactly.
True.
That's his like number one favorite
Well,
thing
they
to do.
say you associate yourself, you know,
Right.
you gotta be
Is
careful.
he Kanye's little protege?
We don't know. Well, let's move on because the next thing that we have is pretty big news. Amanda Bynes has made her comeback. It's no secret that the former Nickelodeon child star has had her ups and downs in the Hollywood spotlight. But troubles with the police to erratic tweets that had more than a few followers shaking their heads, the actress appeared to be on a downward spiral for several years. But in Paper's annual Break the Internet issue, Amanda is finally answering the questions so many people wanted answers to, and she's doing it on her own terms. Through her struggle with drugs to going into deep depression for 8 months, she talks about it all. Are you guys excited that Amanda Bynes is back, and do you think she can make a debut back to the acting industry?
Clap.
I know, Amanda.
She's our childhood.
She
is.
She
And
is.
it was really, really hard. I literally remember going in class in middle school, and I would read her tweets because they were crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys saw her tweets.
They were
They
bad.
were crazy, and I was just like, I couldn't tell if it was like somebody tweeting for her, but then like she said in this paper magazine that she was on drugs, and that's why she was
And no
acting
one had
like
those
that.
answers. And
Yeah.
I think now being able to have those answers, and I think it was good she took some time off. I think
did.
she needed that to compose herself, to gather, you know, to bring her back to like the true person that
And
she is.
to take some time away from the spotlight and just heal and go through
Exactly.
whatever processes that she needed to
I mean-
in her own times without the media kind of knocking on her door. Amanda, what are you doing? What's going on?
I mean, she was such a tabloid, crazy person. Like people, I would watch videos of like paparazzi. They would like be touching her, pulling her hair, and like just disrespectful. And it's like it's so sad. So I'm happy to see that she's like coming up and doing better, because she even said in that like she would just sit at home. She was in such a dark place, and she actually said in like that paper magazine that she was filming the She's the Man movie, and when she was dressed as a boy, she saw herself on camera, and it made her depressed. That's what made her depressed, because she was so like she hated herself as what she looked like as a boy, and like she was scared for the world to see her because they thought she was gonna like they were gonna judge her and stuff. So like it's just crazy. It's just crazy that she finally. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy.
So am I. I feel like you said, the media doesn't give people that time to heal or like understand their triggers and understand what's going on with them personally. They just expect you just tell them all and be fine and be camera ready all the time. And I think her just explaining that and being able to heal from that is just so beautiful. And I'm just so happy
And she
for
was
her.
in it from the beginning too. Like she's been dealing with this her whole life. She honestly needed a break. They need
she
a break.
started her acting career so young. So she never really had that time away from the
Exactly.
spotlight. So I think she got that,
And
which was good.
the media is harsh. They're unapologetic.
Yeah.
And
she was definitely one of their puppets to pick at.
absolutely.
For sure.
And like you said, even her portrayal as a character in a movie is enough
To
you know,
hurt.
to hurt her. And I think we have to be more sensitive to some of these people. You can't just constantly nitpick these celebrities and these actors.
Exactly.
You know,
Like, they're
they're
just like me
human.
and
They're
you.
exactly.
They're just like me and you.
Exactly.
This is it's nice that Amanda Bynes is kind of putting herself out there, saying, "Look, this was me in this blockbuster movie that you all loved, but I struggled from it. I want you to understand my story, but I'm coming back. I'm fine. I'm gorgeous in my little blazer and pants
she
on the
looks
cover.
great.
Yeah.
And she
looks
said
so
she's been
good.
4 years sober now, so she's on a really good track, I think. A really good track.
I mean, this is something we see with a lot of childhood stars. I mean, because I think because they never had that opportunity away, you know, they go through things. I mean, she went a lot more, but like we even saw that with Miley. I mean,
Lindsay
transition.
Lohan.
Yes,
Lindsay Lohan,
exactly.
What did you see? She has a comeback coming. She has like Lohan Beach House coming on
Oh,
MTV.
yeah.
She's having her own series on MTV.
Oh, I'm
I was like,
excited.
I am watching that.
I loved her Oprah thing. Did you watch that at all? No.
that recent?
She did like an Oprah, like it was when she was really struggling, and Oprah like pretty much paid for her to live in New York, and she like helped her get her
I
feet
think I
back
do
up.
remember like
So it's nice to see that like they can go through that, but still make it back on the better side.
I think you just got to give it time, if anything,
Yeah.
because
agree.
like if I kind of forgot about Amanda Bynes,
did
like
too,
I wasn't thinking that when I that
Saw
popped
that,
up on my
oh my
phone,
God.
I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about her. She's back.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Okay, well, another shooting has occurred in Thousand Oaks, California. Ian Long, a Marine veteran, stepped into the Borderline Bar and Grill during college country night and began firing upon the crowd. But just before he walked into the bar, the shooter posted a message on Facebook saying, "I hope people call me insane. Wouldn't that just be a big ball of irony? Yeah, I'm insane, but the only thing you people do after these shootings is hopes and prayers." The shooter then killed 12 people that night and injured others before shooting himself. How should we as future generation of leaders handle situations like this?
It is so devastating.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
every
even
time.
think that like it's really not like we can do what we can, but I think people that have the position of power need to do something about it at this point. Like what can we do? Like we go to places and we have to constantly worry about being shot or like just being scared, and that's not right. Like it was like people were just enjoying their night. Like I had actually the same friends that live by like Malibu, they actually they live close to this, and they had friends that were there, and they said they were jumping out of the windows and like why this is just shouldn't be
you can't
happening.
imagine.
There's no policy change.
No,
None-
there's nothing.
no
It's
one
just it
has
keeps
to
happening,
do
keeps
anything.
happening.
until it becomes a priority, there's not going to be a change. And that's the sad part. It can be as tragic as it wants to be, but until it becomes a priority for the country and the people in charge of the country, there's nothing that's going to change. And it's very sad because if you look at the statistics of every other country, they're not doing this.
Nothing
is
is
not happening.
close to us.
This is not
Nothing is
exactly.
close
The
to us.
numbers
It's
are like
happening, so-
skyrocketing in the United States, and it's just like, when is it going to be when is enough going to be enough? And although this is awful, what he said was true. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? Because if he hadn't committed suicide, we probably wouldn't have done anything about it. And that's the sad part. I'm so saddened to hear that lives had to go, but the point that he's trying to prove, there was a different way to go about it, is something that we still need to, we still have to address.
And like you'd think that they would have time, but
it just seems like everything else is more important than the lives of our citizens.
Well, we talked a lot about issues today and so much celebrity gossip. We could sit here all night long and talk about it. But for now, let's watch Alexandra as she adventures around Franklin Square for their holiday light spectacle.
Hey guys, it's Lexi from Temple Talk. As you know, Thanksgiving just ended, so we're ready to kick off the Christmas season here at Franklin Square. We're here at the Electrical Spectacle Holiday Light Show. There's lots of pretty lights around. You can grab some hot chocolate. There's over 75,000 lights here that they've set up. They transform the normal lights into Christmas themed, and every 30 minutes they have the show go on for families and anyone that wants to come and see it get in the Christmas spirit. So guys, here at Franklin Square, there's a lot of things to do around here. You can either get some coffee at the cafe, and then you can come over and sit near the fire and just kind of watch the light show that goes on every 30 minutes. So I had a great time here at the light show, but I am so cold. It's about 20 degrees out here, so I have Hallmark movies and homework to get back to. It's Lexi from Temple Talk. Thanks for watching. Signing off now.
Welcome back to Temple Talk. The creator of Philly Foodies is here to talk about some of Philadelphia's best eateries and go-to must restaurants in Philly.
Please welcome Molly Dronson.
Thank you guys.
Thanks
I'm
so much
to be
for
here.
coming today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So you're the second largest Philadelphia-based food account.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yes, thank you.
That's amazing. 86.9K
Yes.
followers. How does that feel? Like that's
it feels
a big
great.
number.
Once I get to 100, that's like my next big milestone. So that's my current goal.
And how do we get to first? Like what's in your mind to get to first?
I need everyone watching to follow me.
Oh, okay. Yes. So everyone take out it right now. What's the Philly Foodies?
At Philly Foodies, yeah.
There we go. So why don't you start off with telling us a little bit about yourself? Did you grow up in the area?
Yeah, so I grew up in Lafayette Hill, which is a suburb right outside of Philadelphia.
Okay.
I went to Penn State. And
we don't like to hear that. That's okay though.
During one of my summers in college, I had like a boring part-time job. I was eating around the city a lot, and I was posting a lot of these food pictures on my personal Instagram. And I thought, like, my friends don't really care about this, like seeing this on my personal Instagram, like I'm just gonna start my own food Instagram. So it was around the time I was seeing a lot of the New York food Instagrams pop up, and there weren't really many in Philly yet. So I took the handle Philly Foodies, got started. I didn't really tell anyone about it at first until it was like a big thing, and then it's just been growing since.
So what was the first place that you posted about?
I think I posted ice cream from Philly Flavors.
And what was the flavor?
I think it was birthday cake.
Oh wow! Because I looked and you have a
You
ton
can't even
of
like
photos
scroll down
now,
to the bottom
so
anymore.
You can't go all the way down to the bottom. So was this something that you envisioned for yourself back in college, or was it kind of just a spur of the moment thing?
Yeah, definitely not. It kind of just started out as like a fun little like hobby and side project. Now it's grown to 86,000 followers. I'm working with brands. I'm being invited into restaurants.
Wow.
The whole influencer community is like really crazy here, but it's presented me with a lot of great opportunities.
And free food. Who does
Right.
not want that? And good free food
Hello.
too.
And what's the next step? Like, what's the next goal for you after you get your 100,000 followers, of course?
So my goal moving forward is to just do a lot more brand partnerships. I've done a couple, Godiva, McDonald's, Panera, working on with them on like a sponsored basis. So kind of just securing more of those opportunities for myself.
Definitely. Now, is this full time for you, or do you do something? Okay.
Yeah, so I have a full-time job. I work in social media advertising in Bala Cynwyd. So this is still like a side hustle, and then I've also co-founded City Chew,
Yes.
which we were going to talk about.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so City Chew is a content creation and social media management service for brands and restaurant in the Philadelphia area.
Okay.
I co-founded it with Lauren from Love Philly Food. So we kind of partnered together and saw that there was a space in the market where there's all these great restaurants in Philly, but they're not really presenting themselves that well on social media. Like their pictures aren't great, and we know that we could make their feeds look so much better. So we work with restaurants. We go in, have a photo shoot, take pictures of all their food, and then we manage their social media.
Okay.
So can you like walk us through the perfect food photo?
Yes.
I know. Oh, I've been dying to know. Share your secrets.
So it's all about the lighting and the angle. So like natural lighting is the best. So if you can sit outside or by a window, that's going to get you the best photo. But then I also have this mini portable light that I take around with me. So if I'm in a dark restaurant, just shine the light, get up close.
Okay. Do you take it with the iPhone camera?
Yeah, so I have an iPhone 7 Plus. Everything's just
only 7 Plus?
Yeah.
Because people are like, you need
I
the
know.
newest
You need
camera
the
to
10
get the
Plus
most.
Max Extreme.
I mean, hey.
yeah, so
it's
just
gotten
everything's
you
on my
some-
phone. I don't really like edit crazy or anything.
Okay. And do you find that that gives you more authenticity than you know, the crazy edits? Because I mean, people can edit a photo and make any food look good,
Right.
you know?
So if I'm doing any editing at all, it's just whatever's in the Instagram app.
Okay. Wow. Look.
Step up my game.
Now, do you have a separate Instagram for your personal account still? Okay, so you keep them very separate. Okay.
Which one do you spend the most time on?
Probably Philly Foodies.
Yeah.
Posting more frequently on there.
So do you have like a top 5 restaurants that you absolutely enjoy in Philadelphia?
I know,
like,
this
must
is
go to?
such a tough question. I really love Steven Star restaurants, and I really love Michael Schulson restaurants. So like all of those collectively are some of my top favorites. I love Continental. It's just such a fun atmosphere and always great place to meet up with friends, good food to share. So that's definitely one of my top favorites.
You're making me hungry.
I know.
I might have to take a sip. Maybe you can come with us and get us some free food.
So she can take the right picture.
I know. So now you're basically an influencer in Philadelphia. So as an influencer, what are some of the pros and cons that you find in the industry?
Yeah, so definitely the pros are getting invited to all these great restaurant events, restaurant openings, menu tastings, even just restaurants reaching out saying, hey, would you like to come in for a free meal in exchange to post a photo. The influencer community is really great. There's so many food accounts now, and we all see each other at the same event. So it's really nice to have these people who understand you, like standing on a chair to take a photo of your food. There's not too many cons. Like people are weird online and leave like weird comments, but I think that comes with anything you do. But yeah, it's a really great space to be in.
That's good.
That's amazing. Do you think you'll ever pass the torch to someone else, or do you think you'll ever step away from Philly Foodies?
Not in the near future.
Yeah.
I think it will always be me because I've taken it this far. And yeah, I'm not getting like bored of it or anything. It's still fun. I don't like take an hour to take photos at meals, just a quick snap, and all my friends and family know the deal when we go out to eat.
So as an influencer, what would you say the most important thing that you've learned through the experience?
I think just like presenting yourself in like a positive way online. Like I don't review food. So if I don't have a good experience somewhere, I'm just not going to post about it. I'm not going to like trash anyone. I'm not going to comment back to the haters or anything because that's just not me.
Yeah, so you never posted any food that you thought was disgusting?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you wouldn't have posted any food that we're about to give you, probably.
No.
When you go to these places, do you kind of have like a set, like what you're going to order? Are you always trying new things? Like how does that go?
So it depends. If they're inviting me in, it may be for a specific menu item or a certain dish that they want me to post. If it's me just going into a restaurant on my own, I'll just get whatever I want. I'll never go into a place and say, oh, I'm Philly Foodies, like give me free food. So yeah, it just depends on what the specific event is.
Okay, very cool. So would you say that down the road, if you could, this was something you could do as a full-time job, would you choose the foodies over everything else?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I would definitely.
No question.
I feel like it would just give me the freedom to do what I want on my page. If I was getting enough opportunities to support myself through this, I think that would be
Yeah, definitely.
the route to choose.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And some people on Instagram, you see they'll start out in something and gain a following, and then they'll kind of turn
Switch
into
it up.
something. Yeah, switch it up. Is that something that you see yourself doing down the road, or you think strictly food, I'm going to stay?
Yeah, I think I'll stick to food, maybe
Okay.
incorporate more photos of myself in there.
Get an image.
But I
Yep.
built it this far along.
Yeah.
Figure I'll just keep it in this direction.
Definitely.
Don't fix what's not broken.
I know.
Definitely.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's amazing. So thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you.
This was
This was
amazing.
so fun.
Yes.
And you have to come back so we can go like to
I
a
will.
restaurant
I'll invite
together.
you guys to my events.
You can
Always
try some
looking
of the
for some good
temple
food.
places. They may not be
I-
up to the standards that you have, but
Oh no.
Try.
Yeah.
Don't want to
Try
take a picture of
anything.
that.
All right. Well, a new restaurant has made its home here at Temple University. Watch Mimi Alonso interview the staff of Radish Cafe to find out more about this new dining experience. Take a look. We'll be right back.
Hello everyone, I'm Amy Alonso and this is my first time here at the Radish Cafe here at Ritter Hall on Temple University's main campus. This is my first time here and I'm thrilled, so let's go check it out. And can you tell me, how did the Radish Cafe get its name?
I'm not sure. I think it's just kind of a cute play on words. It started out as like a group project in a senior seminar class for, I guess, in like an environmental class. And they just kind of started it just for class and then investigated the idea of having student-run sustainable cafe on campus. They wound up getting loans from Temple, from the Office of Sustainability, which we're run out of. And yeah, I really just think it's a cute play on words, to be honest.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
So like, when did you get this space for the cafe?
So we got the space in 2015, and with the grant from Temple. So yeah, they gave us this kitchen space. They gave us like the furniture, which is from our surplus, which is like another thing from the Office of Sustainability, where we take the furniture that people don't want and repurpose it. So that's what we're seeing in the space right now.
I've been in that facility. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So you did mention it's student run. So how is it operated? Is it completely student run?
So yeah, I'm the general manager, then we have an assistant manager, but we get guidance from the Office of Sustainability. So there's full-time staff there that help us with the budget, sales analysis, and just kind of any like administrative things that we need help with. They're kind of there for like a guiding hand mostly, but I kind of like I do a lot of the day-to-day like operational work here.
Okay, Samantha, thank you so much for talking with me today. How can students find this cafe and when can they come?
Okay, so we're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2:30. We're right in between Ritter Hall and Ritter Annex, so just coming through that hallway, we're right in between. Yeah, come visit us. And on the social media, we're Radish Cafe on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was great to learn about the cafe that not many students know about that they pass through here every day. I'm Amy Alonso for Temple Talk and thanks for watching.
Welcome back. It's game time. Since Molly is a Philly foodie specialist, we thought we should play a game involving food. How it works is Molly and our lucky host Tori will have a chance to sit and guess what each food they're eating. Whoever gets the most correct wins the game. I already know which foods are being served, so I can't play, but I'm sure happy I get to watch. Let's get started. Okay, Katie, bring out our first entree.
Oh God.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna give you this. You're just gonna. Okay, here's this one. Okay, you're just gonna guess what this one is, and then I'll tell you after you guys guess. Here's the. Oh, okay. All right, now
Tell us when.
go ahead and eat. Okay. When you have like a little time to let it marinate.
Jelly.
It is jelly.
Okay.
Grape jelly.
What else?
There's something else on here?
Oh, there's something else.
I don't taste
Did we
nothing but
taste
cracker
both
and
parts?
I think you tasted both parts.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, only tasted the jelly.
Okay, well, it's close enough, guys. It's it's mayo and grape jelly.
Oh,
so you can put this straight there. Okay, all right, next one.
All right,
Next one.
wow.
Okay, now
No.
this is gonna be a good tasty one for you guys. Okay, yeah, you might need a little.
Rinse. Do a rinse.
Okay, well, this one, it's gonna be tasty. Here you go.
Stop.
Okay, and Tori, baby, when you're ready.
I'm never ready.
Okay.
Let me eat mayonnaise.
Alrighty. Now you
Oh,
guys,
this a little heavy.
when you guys are good, you go right at it. Let me know. Okay.
I don't like.
Okay.
It's got a pickle on
Okay.
there.
And it's Oreo. 'Cause I can feel it from
Okay.
this.
Okay.
This
So you
is
both.
thick.
Okay.
Oreo
That
and
is
pickle.
okay. You guys both got that right. Okay. So now you're tied.
Why would
You're
you
tied.
eat
Okay.
this?
Yes, I'll
Yes.
take that.
pickle?
All right. Did you eat your whole thing?
I did.
Oh, good for you. Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. Now this is time for our third entree. Here's you go, Bill. And here you go, Tor.
I'm scared. Hold
Okay,
on.
now, yeah, here we go. You guys have at it.
All right.
Let it marinate, see what's good.
Pepper.
Oh, pepper.
Eat it yet.
And peanut butter.
Oh,
Peanut butter, yes. Pepper, I don't know which vegetable. Oh, Tori, baby.
I don't know. Can I smell?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Tori, what are you marinating? You're feeling something.
I'm
Oh,
getting
I
the
think she's
peanut butter
liking
for
it.
sure.
I don't. Yeah,
I'm
peanut
trying to
butter.
identify the crunch.
Okay.
Because it's giving me pickle.
That's why I said pepper. I don't know.
Okay, what are you
Can I
gonna
have
go with?
another one?
Crumbling
What
in
are you
my
gonna go
hand.
with?
I said peanut butter and pepper,
here's
but that
this
was a
now.
wrong
Yes,
Peanut
okay,
butter
just
and
put it
guess.
Okay.
Pickle?
You are correct.
Oh, it was
Tori.
pickle?
It was pickle.
Okay.
It was pickle. So Tori, you got that one. You got the lead now. Okay, now time for our fourth little entree. Alrighty, now this
comes up
one.
with
Here
this?
you go, Bill.
Ooh, different
Yes.
different shape.
Yeah, different shape, different texture. Giving you guys something good. Okay. Now you guys go ahead. Go ahead and wait. Okay.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't think I'm eating this. Okay, first of all.
Oh my God, what is that? What is that?
Dorito and peanut butter.
Boom. She got
That's
it.
all in my teeth.
She got it. Yeah, here you go. Sorry
Yeah,
about
that's what it is. Boom. Dorito and peanut butter. That is not good.
Okay, I think we saved the best for last. Okay, guys, this is our last entree of the day. Oh, she looks great.
Hold on.
She looks great. Oh, you
Hold
need to.
on.
Okay, wait 1 second. Don't you eat that yet, Molly? Hold
First
up.
of all, that's nasty. It's not even, you can't even get it down.
It's all in my teeth.
I guess that would be a tricky one. The Doritos and the, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That does indeed make sense. Okay, Tori, you ready for this one? All right, hon, now. This is the
Ain't
last
nothing
one,
be
guys,
worse
so
than
really
that.
get your palate clean. Let's
All
go. Okay, now go ahead. Take a bite. Tori, I'm loving the attitude. She just puts the whole thing in. She doesn't even know what it is. She says, yep, I'm gonna.
Oh my god. It's so thick.
Oh, no, okay, here, bro. You can do it.
Peanut butter and something else.
It's some juice. It's some. Is this, you know what? It's crazy because I feel like I've tasted this
It's
before.
so thick.
Is it like, I don't know if it's pickle juice or.
I didn't get any of that. I just
Okay.
got straight peanut butter.
Okay, so what is your final guess, Molly? What do you say?
I didn't taste anything besides the peanut butter.
Okay, so peanut butter. And what about you? Come on, Tori. Got some
I
feet.
think is it pickle juice? Is it
the pickle again?
Oh no, you're not. You're.
It's
I
some
mean,
close.
I don't.
it's some liquid.
liquid.
Yeah. No. It's not.
No. I guess you're right. You're right.
I don't know what that was.
You don't know?
Can we unblindfold?
Was it not pickle juice?
No.
It's something.
Okay.
I've tasted it before.
I'm gonna tell you right what it is.
The only thing I can confirm.
I'm gonna tell
is
you
the
right what
Ritz
it
crackers.
is. It was mustard.
Oh, I didn't
It was
taste
mustard.
that.
Was it the mustard juice?
That's the juice.
That's right. Y'all know. Okay, y'all know when
Okay,
you don't
Ritz-
shake it up
Yes,
and it
the
just.
juice
That's
comes
what I had on my cracker. That's exactly what I had.
I think you might have. That could have been. You could have got the first. She could have got the
That's
first
what I
cracker.
had.
That
Nope,
makes-
that's what I had.
That does indeed make sense.
It's been confirmed.
Okay, you guys can take your blindfolds off. Okay. That was fun.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry to tell you though, you guys both tied because
What?
you
No,
were
you
ju-
definitely won.
No, she got you, but then you got her on the next one. You got her
Okay.
on the Dorito and peanut butter, and then we both got the peanut butter on the last one, but you didn't get the
The mustard.
You got the juice, so
I just got the mustard or the
Y'all
peanut
did me
butter.
dirty. Why you didn't give me that one?
I should have given you that one.
That wasn't it.
All right, well, that was fine, guys. Okay,
New combos I've never tried
I
before.
know, exactly. Hey,
The
you know
people
what?
love peanut butter. They put that in
How
everything.
well would that do on your profile?
I think people would send me hate mail.
I think they would probably unfollow.
Yeah, probably.
You did you liked the Oreo with the she
No,
ate
that
the
was
whole thing.
Oreo and peanut butter, great combo.
Okay,
Oreo and
guys,
pickled
that was so
mustard.
much fun. I'm so happy I got to watch that.
Yes,
it was great.
great.
Okay, so guys, next we are headed to the Dreamwalk fashion show, which I had the honor in taking part in. So let's check it out.
Hello all, I'm Amy Alonso and I'm here today at the Dreamwalk Fashion Show, a show put together to celebrate all body types. This is the second annual year this event is happening after last year's went viral. It's going to be a great time, so let's go check it out. TJ, the CEO of Life Brand, the company who is helping sponsor this event. So TJ, can you tell me a little bit about your company and why you chose to sponsor this event?
Yeah, our company, we develop software for social media that's rolling out later this year, and it's all about trying to take bad stuff off the internet. And we really want to be able to give back and prevent things like cyberbullying, body shaming, and this just seemed like a great partnership where it's a fashion show that's inclusive of women of all types. Not just models that you see on Instagram and people that are all Photoshopped. It's an actual real collection of women that you would see walking down the street. And it was just a great partnership for Life Brand and for Dreamwalk to be able to put this show together.
I'm here with Cherie, who is a dreamer. So Cherie, what does being a dreamer mean to you?
Being a dreamer to me means that we have that dream of anyone feeling beautiful and knowing that everyone is beautiful. Being a dreamer, we try to show people and we try to get them together and we try to get them out of their comfort zones and we try to get them out and about and knowing how beautiful they are, because we have the dream that everyone knows that everyone's beautiful.
All right, guys, I had an amazing time here at the Dreamwalk Fashion Show. The night radiated of body positivity and inclusivity. And that's it from me. I'm Amy Alonso for Temple Talk, and thanks for watching.
That's all we have for you guys today. So Drew, Tori, Katie, and I, along with the rest of the Temple Talk family, will see you right here next time on
Temple Talk.